Hello everyone, welcome to UniVoice. I hope that you all are doing well in this crucial time and taking care of yourself and your family. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I can literally feel the tension rising among you all guys. But wait a minute. So rude of me. I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Hatim Butwala and I'm currently enrolled in the 5 years integrated program at IIM Indore. I have successfully completed the first year and also, spoiler alert, it's a hell of a ride. Okay, so enough digression. Let's start with the topic of how to prepare in the last week for any entrance examination.
तो करना परेशान हो गए हम लोग 2.5 साल से ये भी परेशान हो गए हम भी परेशान हो गए करो फिर
So first of all, kudos to you all guys. You have made this till this far, and I'm sure you'll crack this examination also. Now, for simplification, I have divided this video into two parts. First, how to be mentally prepared for this examination, and second, how to attempt the paper. So make sure to watch it till the end. Now, it is very important to have mental peace before and while giving your examination. I know that most of you will be going through a very rough patch of anxiety, fear, nervousness, and whatnot. And I would suggest to not think about this examination as an end goal, but merely as a means. Again, to reiterate, this examination is just a means and not an end in your journey. I know it is easier said than done, but it's a fact. Many people believe it to be an end, and because of that, most of the problem arises, like fear, anxiety, and whatnot. Another thing is that you don't give enough time to yourself. So this is my personal experience that this is what I found useful to be during my examination, like during my preparation time. So it is very important to have some me time, especially in the last week, as constant studying will drain all of your energy and you wouldn't even be fully fresh and energized in your actual examination. So which brings me to the next part, that is studying. How should you study? Now, I ain't no cold-hearted person to tell you that if you won't do anything, you wouldn't pass, which is of course, which is of course false from every angle. I presume that you have been following us until now. You already know about your strengths and weaknesses. So, my guys, play with your strengths. So there is not enough time left. So frankly, there is not enough time left to convert your weaknesses into strength now. But there is enough time to further hone your strengths. And believe me, that would be more than enough for clearing the paper. To sum it up, get yourself some me time and play with your strengths. Now, let's talk about how to attempt the paper. So remember this that IPMET does not test you for how deep you have a knowledge, like how deep knowledge you have about a particular topic. Yeah, in some way they do, but the most important thing that they test for is time management. Questions aren't that hard, that can't be solved by anybody, but the real distinction is how fast and accurately you can solve most of the questions. So I'm sure many of you here already know this, but when you start the paper, you just don't randomly go attempting questions. Okay? First of all, you just don't randomly attempt questions. Differentiate the questions on the basis of three levels: L1, L2, and L3. So L1 being the easiest level of questions that you can definitely solve easily. L2 being the questions that you know you can solve, but either it would take some more time or you just have to go through the trials and error method to get to an answer. And L3 being the hardest type of questions. Just leave that. Just leave that, guys. You don't have enough, like you don't even have to read it till end. If you feel that it's gonna be hard for me, like for you, then just leave it. It would hardly take 5 or 10 seconds to reject it. Okay? This way you could maximize the number of accurate questions that you attempt. Leave L2 and L3 questions as soon as you categorize it in your mind. A great way to differentiate them would be to mark L2 questions in examination and leave L3 questions as it is without marking them or like without marking them for review or attempting. ठीक है? So this way, after completing L1, there will be some time left. If left, then attempt those L2 questions. That would be it. Like, it would be enough if you follow this religiously. I would suggest that you try this in your next mock, and I'm definitely sure that you'll get some positive results. Maybe it could take a mock or two, maybe, to get the hang of this, but believe me, it's worth it. Okay? So all the best. Don't freak out and just chill, guys. Till next time. Bye bye.